Hi, it's Sarah from the Athlete Center. I'm going to show you a great mobility drill to isolate that upper back from that pelvis and low back. If you tend to struggle with compensation and getting that rotation through the upper back, this drill is for you. So you're going to use a yoga block against a wall, and we're going to put it at pelvis level, and that's going to allow us to push into the block and into the wall with our pelvis to lock out that low back and pelvis. So we don't want to be moving through that lower back. From here, we're going to put our arms across our chest, and as we push the block into the wall, we're going to exhale and rotate towards one side. To get a bit of counter rotation, if I'm rotating towards the right, I want to think about pushing my hip rotating towards the left. It's not going to rotate because we're in that isometric hold with the block, but we're creating that counter pressure to make sure we're not opening up through that low back and pelvis. From here, we can hold and breathe for a couple reps, or we can keep it dynamic and rotate towards the other side. So now as I go to my left, I'm pushing my left hip into the block, thinking about that counter rotation now to the right. I'm using my breath to control that movement and keeping my ribs stacked over my pelvis throughout. So I don't want to go into an open scissors position or a rib flare. I want to keep the ribs stacked over the pelvis as I work on my rotation.